good. Let me tell you something. This Tell Me Lies gave me whiplash. Okay. I had some whiplash going on because I feel like it, it's such a timely story, even though it starts in 2007 and ends in 2015, I think is when it ends. It is so incredibly timely. And I love how you guys went about letting particularly Lucy and Diana control the trajectory of when they became intimate, how they became intimate, and when they became intimate. And I wanted to know what was the impetus or the inspiration to let it happen that way. Because a lot of times when we see these types of teen stories, it's not that. It's not the girls making the decision about when to be intimate. It ends up being a different kind of thing that could go either way. So I'll start with you first, Karah.
I think that's a great question, actually. And I don't even know, Megan will probably have more to say, or would have more to say about it in terms of being the writer. But I don't even know if that was conscious so much as it was. I think this story is not necessarily about women not having power. I think it's about women who have power, and in spite of having that power, are still compelled to be sort of addicted to this toxic love. And I think both Diana and Lucy are people who are, but like, especially Diana, are like in their power already as teenagers and as people in their early 20s, but they still feel this draw to Stephen because there is an element of seduction in his toxicity and in the nature. And also, I think for both of them, he's unlike other guys that are after them. And that can be a very kind of, I don't know, I think that can be just a very alluring thing. But that said, I think that the fact that they both initiate speaks to the fact that they have a lot of power. They are not sort of meek and kind of indecisive, but they still are drawn to him in a way that I think makes them more complex, makes both Diana and Lucy more complex.
From day one, we were always like, who is Lucy? What is Lucy's POV? What is Lucy, Grace Van Patten, who's absolutely incredible. She was the first person cast. We wanted her part cast. We wanted her perspective locked down. We were most concerned about her. And so I think that because of that, like a lot of projects, it's always, we need the lead guy first. We need the lead guy first. And in this, we're like, no, we need to get the girl. We had amazing female producers, an amazing female showrunner. We really, I don't know, we were just kind of coming from that perspective. And I guess that obviously came across, which I'm very happy to hear.
Yes, it did. I was super excited to see that we're a bunch of women at the helm of this project, because that, as y'all know, that's normally not the case, but we're starting to see that more and more these days. And I was like, yay! All right. So there was this one line that somebody said, I forget which character it was, but she said something about the minute a guy or a girl knows that you care, your stock goes down by 30%. Do you think that's true?
HIPAA, that's a HIPAA line for sure.
Do y'all think that's true? I'll start with Emma.
I mean, I still have to play hard to get with Karah, who's my best friend. So what does that say?
It's true.
You know what Karah says to me about our relationship? You have to keep some mystery in the marriage. So, that's our, no, I mean, we're just being funny. I think, you know what? I'm a person where I have all my cards out on the table at all times. So I'm always like I try to be, hold things back, but I'm just not like that. So I wouldn't know the answer to that question is what I'm saying.
It's all good.
Karah, what do you think?
Well, I wish, sometimes I'm like, no, we're all bigger than that. And real love is real love. I think that there is something alluring about unavailability. And if we disagree, and if I think if we say there isn't, we're kind of lying. I don't know. I mean, I wish it was different, but I think that there is, but I do also really believe in people saying who they are and how they feel. So it's complicated, but I do think, especially at that age, it's like, we want what we can't have. You can't say that's untrue.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think it's true. I think it's true. I think it's 1000% true. And I just want to ask this real quick.
Yeah.
When people meet, there's this combustible energy, right? And you can either lean into it or walk away from it. And sometimes it's fate and sometimes it's not. What do you guys think? She's like, Emma.
I'm like, you know what? It always depends on the day of the week for me. Like there are certain days where I'm like, the stars are aligned. It's fate. Like, I can't believe and then other days where I'm like, I'm not leaving the house and I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I think that to what you're saying, like sometimes we can lean into this romanticism and then other times, you know, we can just be kind of on our own path. But I do think you still end up where you're meant to end up. Because there are days where the things that I push away are the things that I end up running into by pushing it away. So, you know, I think we all end up where we're supposed to.
I think that I don't believe in soulmates, but I do believe in chemistry. Let me just put it that way. And I think you're not going to end up being with someone who you don't have chemistry with. Let me just put it that way. And I think you're not going to end up being with someone who you don't have chemistry with, you know?
And you don't believe in soulmates?
No, because if I did, it would just complicate things because I'm too OCD, you know, and I'd be like, who is it?
Karah.
Y'all are hilarious. I enjoyed this so much. Thank you so much for
It
your
was really
time.
nice talking to you. You brought
Thank
great
you, Carla.
energy. Thank you.
Cool.